lashing out over gender bent Twilight, and I'm not even kidding. We have to talk about the ending. If you don't want spoilers, do not continue, but the ending of Life and Death is really the biggest difference. And while I understand it, a part of me really hates it, and it just made me realize, even though Edith and Bo do have buzz, unlike Edward and Bella, that Twilight at the end of the day is just a sad tale. It made me cry. Like, I cried my eyes out. Okay, so basically the biggest difference is just that Bo gets turned in the ballet studio, but it's set up in a way where it's not really like Edith could have saved him then. She gives him the choice, saying like, I'll let you go, and if you don't want this, like, she's just gonna let him die, because Corrine, Lady Carlisle, who we will also talk about, says like, we can't save him now, like, either you're gonna let him turn, boy Alice, Archie is also pushing for this, or bite him some more so it's not so slow, like it's gonna happen. And Bo is like writhing in pain, and he's like, I just want you, right? And that's when he turns. And the craziest thing is, while Bo is going through his transition, we had to read that whole horror thing of him like burning for 3 days and how horrific that is. Edith is like holding him, and all the Cullens are just like info dumping on him, and that's when we get everybody's backstories, which is so funny. And we get like the female Volturi backstory, like they're just telling him this while he's like transitioning in Edith's arms, and it is kind of funny. And he like threw up all over his shirt, and then they like change him into like a pale blue t-shirt, like Bella's pale blue dress. And I was like, stop, that's crazy. But at the end of the day, it really was sad, because do you know what the occasion is at the end of the book instead of the prom? It's Bo's funeral. But in Life and Death, they acknowledge like Bo cannot ever see Charlie or Renee again, and you know, it has consequences, and that it would just be too messy with the Volturi and everything, so he has to like watch his own funeral. And it's so bleak and sad. And if you didn't know, Charlie is the only character who's not gender bent, which at first I was like, that is so silly. And Stephanie's reasoning was that like a father couldn't get custody, but like I had gotten used to it, and that really just like devastated me, gutted me. Maybe the worst part, and like the part that like hurts Bo the most, is that the last time he saw Charlie was when he was saying the I really hate forks, it didn't work out, which is the exact same words that Renee said to Charlie when she left, and that was the last words that he ever spoke to Charlie. And it's supposed to be like, oh well, he's with Edith now, so it'll be okay, but it's not. You didn't even know Edith. They had like 2 10-minute car rides, and they had some buzz, but she stalked him. He was a victim, and I didn't get to see him fall in love with Julie Black, my little guy. Like, I got attached to Bo, and like I need the Bo and Julie. And you, where is it? I gotta write it. Somebody write. I need gender bent Jacob and Bella. I'm going down a hole right now. Like, I literally already read a fanfic where it has the Twilight ending, and I need Julie and Bo. He could have had a werewolf girlfriend.